They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. It's caught here by Adams. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Set! Blue 60! Monday!
First run now for Kyren Williams. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
From the 46, here's a second down and 4.
Stafford throwing quickly, complete out wide. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 41-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Back to throw. Stafford. Open man is Atwell, complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Kyren Williams with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air.
Start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10
at the 31-yard line.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
You talk about this Rams defense.
And they played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On play action, Lawrence. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. The Jaguars at 1-5, really struggling here to start the year. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Now Lawrence. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Hey, let's go. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now a handoff up the middle. Schrader. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Soko, high. Silver.
A fake on the jet sweep. Now Lawrence on play action.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 13-yard line.
That's another Jaguars first down. Red on red. First and 10 at the 13-yard line. Tomato.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Hey, go. 11. Hey, so here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Brenton Strange.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Jaguars respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
He will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Seven, our score after one. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. Down to about the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7.
250.
Here's Stafford. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's got it at the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Libra.
Now it's Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Stafford now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Kyren Williams. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Rams have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Let's go.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
They'll find Metcalf. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at third in the nose of the football.
Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Throwing again here, it's Lawrence.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Here's Lawrence.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner.
Well, not too long ago, Charles, that would have been a new NFL record. But instead, it's shy of setting the record, which is 66, but still from 65 away, one of the longest kicks in league history.
And that puts him in elite company in the NFL. Only a few have ever even attempted that, let alone put it through the post. How about his moment? It came together for him, and he delivered.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Play action. Stafford. Man open left side. It's Williams. And he's taken down inside the 30. They get 17 more on that one and another first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey! Hey, easy!
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Set! 280! 10! 21!
Stafford.
They'll get that complete to Parkinson.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 1 yard. And the Rams first down.
Throwing is Stafford. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Off of play action. Here's Stafford.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams.
Ready!
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Davante Adams. His 104th career touchdown. One shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list.
And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
16 yards right off the bat with a first down.
That's good for Jaguars. First down.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football back at their own 17. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing, maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? You can have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Hey, fly low!
The final shot before the break. Stafford looking deep for Adams. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Antonio Johnson. And the Jags are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 10 yards. The Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Robinson.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
That's Byron Young, who ranged in that time and stopped him for a loss.
After the loss, they'll come up second and 13.
Now Lawrence to throw. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 38-yard line.
That's good.
Easy, read it, 44. Easy, route,
Robinson up the middle.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Hey, let's go.
Lawrence will throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Hey, go, go.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So no gain on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They go play action with Lawrence.
Thomas brings it in. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
First and goal at the
13, Luke. Hey, Lion. Darn, they said hot.
Now they show jet sweep it instead. They run up the middle here.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Hey.
Now Lawrence.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's fourth and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. DK Metcalf, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars take the chance on fourth and goal, and it pays off with 6. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 30 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, 22. Hey.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
180.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Point after here coming up. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone, where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
This offense so far on third down, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 10. Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, gotta catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. That's to his running back, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, Lawrence is going to let this go for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down.
Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they got their field goal, gets them back within a score. Now for the onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes.
The key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Lady. Big 20.
Stafford now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
Red 80.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
59-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Jaguars.
From the shotgun, Lawrence going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Rams are going to get the football here at their own 23.